Want a Sprite cranberry?
Want a Sprite cranberry? Jeremy, give me a Sprite cranberry.
I don't have Sprite cranberry.
Shut the fuck up.
I got Sprite.
Do ya?
Bitch.
I got water. Water, my natural
Tap
drink.
water. Which must be good. I didn't taste it.
You fat ass. You drink all of this already?
It's been 30 minutes.
Bro, it's not having 30 minutes.
Yes, it has.
Oh my god, I can see
We
diabetes in
started
this
at like
shit.
2:03. Fuck you.
We can see your veins popping.
It's the fucking can of Sprite. Get off me, bitch.
Well, I want a fucking Sprite now.
We
Holy
started.
shit.
Oh yeah, I
James,
started.
shut up. Welcome back, everyone. We had a bit of a technical difficulty because I didn't realize I was holding the mic backwards during the first couple of 10 minutes that we started this. But let's get introductions out of the way. Hello, it is your host Jamin and his other handsome host Carlos.
Carlos, me, and our other
James,
somewhat
what the
handsome
fuck are you
host,
doing?
James.
You literally said you didn't want a Sprite before this.
Well, I want a Sprite now.
He's stealing
Fucking-
sprites from Jamin.
Indecisive cunt.
I was almost hold this fucking backwards.
Say
Okay,
hello
sorry.
to our lovely audience, James.
Hello.
All right.
Is
With that
it,
being said,
is it still picking you up? Because you're a bit low.
yeah, it should be. It
You're
looks
number
like-
3.
Yeah, it looks like it's picking me up.
Hold up. There you go. Let's set it. Just talking to it?
Yeah.
What are you holding it backward again?
No, I'm not. The back's right there.
Hold on. I don't have any effects.
Maybe my
on it.
gain is just not high enough. Which
Why is
weird.
it orange, James?
The fuck do I know?
I don't know. You're supposed to be the one that knows
We're having
this.
some minor difficulties at the moment.
Hold
just
up.
turn my gain up all the way.
Unplugging.
Well, not all the way, but enough to where the red light
Just
doesn't.
plug it back
Oh,
in.
see, there it is.
He gone. He
All right,
dead.
how about now?
Just unplugged it and replugged. Yes.
Yeah, it's
turning
fucking
it
working,
off and
dipshit.
on.
You goddamn idiot.
I think that works. I think
Yeah,
that
it looks like it's doing okay.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
it's getting me just fine.
Let's turn it like that. All right, that seems fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. It's
Oh my
okay.
god.
Fuck you, James. You made me forget what I was gonna say.
Well,
right,
we're past
we
our
were
introduction.
initially talking about something before this for the past maybe 15 to
It was 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah, we were going for like 4 minutes until our host Jamin realized, oh, I'm talking
Yeah,
to the
you're-
back of it. It's not picking him up.
Sorry, I'm not the best with time. It's doing. I'm looking at it. It's not really picking me up that well. What the fuck? Anyways, I'm not the best with time, but yeah, this manga I was reading. What was it called? Spirit Chronicles. I just searched it up. I saw like a snippet. From the
Motherfucker
video.
is still not picking your ass up.
You know what? Fuck you, James. Okay.
Little by
I
little.
don't feel like talking as loud as I normally do right now.
Oh my god, let's just turn the gain on.
I say just turn me up all the way. More.
No, turn it to the, what is it, right? Makes it lower to where you can't hear it.
Talk, bitch.
I am. Wait, no, dumbass. Turning it to the right makes it to where you can hear.
All right, turn it all the way then.
All the way to the right.
Holy shit. Oh, that's going to hurt our ears. No.
How about now?
All right, that should be somewhat okay.
Alright,
That's good. That's good.
Mediocre at best.
Alright.
Oh, should we... should we just...
Move on to
start-
next topic.
All right.
You said you had something, Carlos.
Oh, what did I have?
Undertale is what you told me.
I wanted to get to like the end of the podcast to talk about that.
The end?
Well, we were talking about girls, aren't we? Fuck it, let's talk about girls.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen and the few bros of ours who are going to be listening to this.
Shout out
We're
to
talking
Josh.
about females now, girls.
Female lords.
Yeah,
James,
let's
there's
get to the
something-
interesting
Yeah,
part. Carlos, what's your type?
My type?
Yeah, I wanna.
I don't know. What is it? I hate when people ask me that question because I don't know what my type is.
Oh really? You hate me because I asked that question so damn much?
No, I don't hate you, but I have had people ask, "Hey, what's your type? You like bad bitches? Like, what you like?" I'm just like, I don't know. I haven't really. Well, I've met a few girls that I've liked.
How you fucked them?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, what about you, Jamin?
How about you, Jamin?
Yeah, the same as Carlos. I don't really. My standards are a little low at the moment. I've only been chasing one girl for about 2 years now.
Bro, that's sad as hell.
And I don't see you doing anything.
I don't do anything.
Mister, oh man, I want a girlfriend.
Here's the thing, here's the
I'm
thing.
lonely.
I
and
do
then
say that a
proceeds
lot.
to do
So you got a
fucking
problem
nothing
with
about
that?
it.
I do say
Comments,
that a lot.
comments.
No, yeah. No, I already know your type. You're
Yeah.
into Asian women.
Alright, not specifically Asian women.
Specifically.
Korean
No,
woman.
no, no, no,
Korean,
no, no,
my
no, no,
bad.
no, 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 no.
Korean.
I like my girl. There's a broad range of Asian women that I like.
Yeah, there's a broad range of girls too, but I know that be saying Asian woman narrows it down quite a bit.
Yeah, it does narrow it quite a bit. It's in Asia, dipshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I would never have figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's your type, James, for anyone who wants
Take
to know
Chris,
outside of this
drink
room?
of that Sprite.
Fuck, I don't want to say it now.
Oh, but you want to bring up the topic.
Well, like, here's the thing. So, I like...
You come here judging us on our fucking type of woman, but won't even say what your type is?
I am gonna say it, bitch. Hold up. So, I like
Taking a century,
Asian
though.
women.
Hmm?
I was
Yeah.
Asian, white, and Latina.
Latino. Oh my god.
Do they all need to be like mixed or just you don't care?
I don't care what they look like. As long... Here's the thing. Two things, right? So, a girl gotta be goal-oriented for me, at least. Because she can't be, like, saying, like, I'm fat as shit and does nothing about it. That pisses me off to no end.
You want them to like actually.
Goal oriented. I'm gonna laugh if that backfires on you and she just like, you know, you're just not part of my goal anymore, you know?
Bro,
And then
that'd be
like
fine.
she sees that you don't have a goal and it's like, oh, this is a waste of time. It's great to have that, but I feel like it will hurt a lot the moment it backfires.
Probably, but like, have you seen
Thinking
any
back.
like from our like friend group and stuff like that? Some of their ideal woman and shit like that.
No, I mean I'm aware that Elliot and Asil really want someone fancy who can't go to a fucking steak and shake, which bothers me to all hell. Very livid about that.
Maybe
I
they
mean,
have
they
different
do
ways
have
of
a
treating
point.
their women.
No,
I don't know.
If your girl does not accept a date to steak and shake, I'm sorry, but I have no respect for her.
As like a first date or like
First date is okay. Any kind of date, not a honeymoon. I mean,
or anniversary.
Or anniversary, but a first date, I think Steak and Shake has first date type quality.
Wait, is steak
It's
and
been
shake
a
a
long
sit
time
down?
since I've been.
Yes,
to Steak
it's a
and Shake.
sit down. It's not fucking fast food, James.
But technically, it is. Though.
No, it's not. I don't think you
is.
understand what fast food is.
Well,
Give me your definition.
Boo-hoo. Fuck. I just think chain
Do you
restaurant.
think? I was about to say. Do you think all chain restaurants are kind of just fast food restaurants?
Yeah, in a way, to an extent, because like if they do it like really fucking fast, you know, like flipping burgers and
And how
shit,
fa-
you know,
how
flipping
fast
burgers
is fast
does
for
take-
you?
Fuck, like 5 minutes.
Steak and Shake is not a 5-minute stop shop, bro.
Yeah,
It's
like,
not. That shit
not?
takes like
Damn.
at least over 8 minutes.
Then you should take me on a fucking date to Steak and Shake.
And you know what? I will, so you can understand how much of a dumb bitch you are for saying that Steak and Shake is like McDonald's.
Oh yeah, and you're paying too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I will.
When,
I will
motherfucker?
pay.
Jamin's
Clearly not
type
now, 'cause
is
I don't
dumb
have the
bitches,
money.
I guess.
Like I said earlier, I only have like $14 in my name at the moment.
Fuck.
Which my mom saw my bank account. And she's like, James, I'm spending all your money. It's like, well, you see, I was at 100 and something, but then went down to 76. And then somehow that 76 turned into like a 20 something. Then I bought a birthday present for a friend, and I was like, huh,
I have
this is
money.
bad.
Yeah, why are you spending money on a birthday present, dog?
I was gonna spend money on a birthday present for you, but since you said that, I'm just not anymore.
God.
Here's the thing,
damn,
you
James,
never
you screwed
did.
Yourself over.
Well,
we don't know when your birthday is.
in my defense, no, I remember his birthday, and I was at the mall, and I'm like, wait, today is James' birthday. Huh? Whoops. And I just walked out.
Bro, you just forgot it?
I forgot
again?
which shirt you wanted from that Spencer's.
Honestly, I would take anything. Honestly,
I know, that's what I was thinking. And I was like,
you buy
Nah,
me a
one of
dildo
them
instead
you
and
wanted.
shit.
I'm not walking out of a Spencer's with a dildo.
That'd be so funny.
Not unless I have some female with me. I gotta have
Yeah.
a female friend with me so someone doesn't think I'm just some gay dude walking around with a huge black dildo. All right.
You should have her walk out with the strap on to make it look even better.
Have my
Oh, I
arm
see
wrapped
that.
around her at the cash register and be like, you can imagine what we're gonna do with this tonight.
We like to have fun in our relationship.
What if that backfires on me and she just goes like, you like pegging? Like, no. Just start flipping shit right there.
I can't imagine how it feels to get pegged. Well,
Well,
never
one
mind.
of
I
us,
can't imagine.
I assume it's like shitting, but like backwards.
But
in
like,
and out a lot.
think about it.
I don't want to.
Our dicks are very hot, so like it's like a very hot rod going into your like. I wouldn't
Alright, I don't
wanna
like how we're talking
imagine
about
that
dicks and
feeling
shit.
in my ass.
Then again,
But then again, the dildo is kind of just plastic and somewhat cold.
most likely room temperature.
Yeah, unless she used it, then uses it on you. But like,
Throws it in like some fucking oven real quick.
puts it in the microwave for a second.
That would melt it. Oh fuck! Wait, silicone melts, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would melt. That would definitely melt.
Put in some boiling water for a few seconds.
What you
Get
call
it
it?
nice steamy.
I think Brian's gonna get pegged by his girlfriend sooner or later.
Brian's
I think
one of our
eventually,
friends.
because I think they had like a pact. It's like
No,
if she did anal, he's gonna get pegged and shit like that.
That doesn't sound like a good
so it
trade-off.
looks like I remember Brian instinctively saying he's never getting pegged. I
Really?
even asked her, I was like, "Hey, you gonna let her peg?" He's like, "No." I was like,
Well,
"Oh,
here's the
okay."
thing: he'll get pegged for money. Like, I'll give him like $1. I think.
$1? That must be like a second of pegging, like in out done. Give me my $1.
Yes,
But even for
prostitution.
$1, I would not get pegged for a second.
Hey, to Brian, $1 is $1, man.
I know. I think that's for you. What the fuck are you on about?
You
What do you
think
mean?
Brian's a
I'll
cheap
never
whore?
get pegged like that. $1,000. No, that's too little actually.
For
For
what?
pegging.
$2 trillion
Standards,
and
nice.
I'll get pegged. That's my maximum.
2
amount.
trillion to
Yeah.
not. Did you say to not get pegged?
To get pegged.
To get
Oh.
pegged. Yeah.
Wait. What counts as finishing whenever you are getting pegged? Like you finish or
One
like
stroke,
she's
boom.
satisfied?
I don't know.
didn't
Anything
think
that
too much into the
I would finish. I would try to finish fast as fuck.
Yeah, but what
So
if
it
it's
wouldn't
till
last
she's
long.
satisfied? And I know for a fact she's gonna be lasting for a minute.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Like, I don't know how most fucking strap-ons work, but I'm actually no, I don't know how most work at all. So I really don't have much say in the matter. But I think that the female doesn't really receive much except for the satisfied sadism that she's getting from shoving strap-on up your ass. I don't think that enough will get her to what's the word I'm looking for?
This gone kind
get
of
her off?
weird.
It is getting kind of weird, but
Let's go back to fucking talking about girls.
All
I
right.
don't like how we're talking about.
Wait, you
All
were
right,
talking
James.
about Brian and him getting pegged, weren't you?
Yeah, and
So,
that's
like,
pretty fucking funny. I would love to see that.
Well, since you brought up the topic, James, what was it that you wanted to talk about? Said girls.
I don't know.
You
I'm
like
pretty fucking
someone?
lonely
You
right
like
now.
you got a crush on someone?
Yeah, I do got a crush
Little
on
bro-
someone.
Who?
Blush.
You need a wingman, James?
Sure, why not? I don't know how to talk to people. I haven't talked to people in ages.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking weird. as
I'm
hell.
well aware.
What do you mean like that?
I'm well aware of what you do outside of this room. Well, of
What
what
do
you
I
don't
do?
do, actually. My bad.
Why you gotta do him like that?
That's
I'm
fucked
just
up.
stating facts. He already know. He tells me. What do you mean? He goes, man, I don't really do shit. This girl tried talking to me. I just said, nah, fuck it, and just walked off. Like, and then you get mad at me when I bitch at you.
Well, here's
about-
the thing. It's a what you call it. It's a either ugly ass girl, or a girl that I don't even have interest in, because girls that do have interest in, like I try my best. Half the time it doesn't even work, or most of the time it doesn't work, or actually none of it works.
Why
So-
not just like if you're not interested, why not treat them like they're
Like
still
human
a
beings.
person? Yeah, like they
too
can
much
be
work,
friends
man.
too, James. Like what the fuck?
Ooh, this reminds me of a story. All right, so let me tell you.
Is it the
something.
pizza one?
Is it
No,
off
it's not the
topic?
pizza one. It's something related to the pizza one.
Is it related to girls?
Yeah, it is related to girls. Fat
Okay,
bitch.
okay.
All right, so
We all
this-
like girls, if you can tell.
You don't know that?
Yeah, Jamie, you like men and dicks up your ass too.
No, men like me. Big difference.
Yeah, and so does.
You like femboys?
No.
All right.
You fuck a guy.
Good. Whoa,
Listen, listen,
wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. He just
admit-
he just smirked. Hold
I'll
up. What the
admit,
fuck?
if I'll admit if some femboy looks nice, but I'm not gonna be sexually attracted.
Oh no.
So your
You
dick
know
don't
what?
get hard by
I'm not one to
femboys?
judge.
No. Listen, I saw this ass. I'm like, damn, that ass looks nice. And then I realized that the person who posted it was a dude, right? But it looked like a girl. I'm like, oh,
You got me.
You know what?
Tricked me.
I'll take that ratio. I said, you got a nice ass for a man.
Oh, fuck.
Cried a little bit.
All
All
right.
right, back on my thing. So this is like fucked me over a couple times, right? So, near the end of gymnastic, right?
Oh dear.
When did you
had
take
some-
gymnastics?
Hmm?
When did you take gymnastics?
Last year, dumbass. What are you
This
taking
is
a
for
picture
the
of me?
people, James, not for. You gotta give fucking context.
God damn it! Last year at gymnastic, why the fuck you taking a picture of me?
Sorry, I just noticed how
Didn't you have
like,
the flash on?
the way you're holding the mic, the two loops kind of makes it look like a dick, bro.
Fuck you. Anyways, last year in gymnastic, we had a thing called banquet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Pretty sure all sports
yeah,
have that.
shut up. Anyways, we had banquet, and I keep forgetting this shit.
Didn't you go with Waylon?
Yeah, no. Yeah, we
That's
did
it.
went to Waylon and Elliot. But here's the thing. So, a bunch of the girls were like thinking about getting dates and shit, and like a couple of guys were thinking about getting dates and shit too. And this one time I was just chilling out with a bunch of the girls, right? Mostly Devin, 3 or 4 girls, and we were having like a thing called a rocking, like a or like a morning bowl where we
James, you
we
gotta
have-
talk.
Oh fuck! God damn it! Didn't even hear that. God damn.
What do you mean? He was
they
talking.
Did,
Oh,
but
shit.
Is he
like,
number 1 or 2?
I'm one. What is
I'm
it?
two.
Yeah, he's been talking this whole time.
Oh really?
It's not as loud though.
I guess so. You can
James not
still
a
hear
loud
me, I guess.
person.
But I was just chilling out with a bunch of girls and a couple of guys, and when I was leaving, right, what you call it? 2, 3 of the girls were just talking to each other. Like I could barely hear them, but I kind of like, I was just leaving, right. And when I like went to the entrance across the room, I hear one of the girls say, "Hey James, Naeli I shouldn't say her name like that. Naeli want to go."
It says her fucking name. I shouldn't say her name like that. Anyways.
I'm gonna name her Rachel.
Rachel?
Yeah, her name is Rachel. I hope we cover like we blocked this or some shit like that.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, probably we'll find a way.
I won't.
But we hear her friend say, "Hey Rachel, no, hey James, Rachel want to go to banquet with you and shit like that." And for my dumb ass, it's like I kind of just freeze a little bit, and I was like very like weirded out and shit like that, cause I didn't know like what age she was. I was gonna say yes, but I had to think about it first because I did not know what grade she was. I didn't even know her name at that point.
Wait. So you're telling me you turned down a date to the banquet?
Yes.
Why didn't you ask ask her a few questions and
Whips
be like,
out her
yes,
notebook
sir.
and
'Cause
pen.
I didn't go
First
through
things
my
first,
brain
you
at that
answer a
time.
Survey. How old are you? Well, I am okay.
I mean,
Bye.
he's also at the 1 year ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
17, I believe.
I didn't know which age she was, so I just like kind of just freeze and thought about it. I was like, and when I was leaving, it's like, is that a no? I just left. I didn't say anything.
Dick.
But I didn't.
Oh, okay. He didn't even respond back.
Here's the thing. So in my head, I'm like, who the fuck is not Ellie? That's my. So. Rachel. Who the fuck is Rachel?
It's too late at this point. I doubt Nayeli will hear this. But if she does, at least she'll understand why you just stone cold left her on open like that in real life.
Do you
mind
think they will care? Other people will care if I said her name?
Maybe.
No one's gonna know her.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
maybe
true. I guess so.
They don't want to be
Here, her name is
associated.
fucking. So like, if you haven't noticed, her name is fucking Ayala and shit.
Oh,
So
thanks, I need that clarification.
so I went to.
Dumb shit!
Oh fuck! What you call it?
You went to
Elliot
what?
and Waylon. That's the first 2 I went to, and I was like, "Who the fuck is
Naturally.
Naeli?" And Waylon was like, "I don't fucking know." Elliot was like, "I think she's that one short girl and shit like that." And I was like, "I don't know who that fuck it is." There's multiple short girls that are completely under my height. And so I went to like a guy named Alex, Cohen, and all the other bitches, too, and they just eventually they got tired of it, of my bullshit annoying their ass and shit like that, and they just showed me, and I was like, oh shit, that's Nayeli. I was like, hey Nayeli and shit like that, and but like apparently Waylon and Elliot, pussy lips ass, thought it was fucking weird of me to say that, and awkward as hell, and I was like, it's not really that much.
Wait,
Like, I can
awkward
see it.
as hell for what? To ask who Nelly?
Yeah, in a way, I said it, and I was like, not really. But they're just shitting on me like that. So I didn't tell them this until now if they listen to this at all.
They
Because
won't.
the only person I told this to was Jamin, not you, Carlos.
Okay, I guess I'm not
Jamin,
listening
Josh,
to this.
and Brian. Jamin, Josh, and Brian, and they gave me input in this stuff like that. But
Yeah, I
I
remember us
thought,
giving you shit about that. That was funny.
yeah, I guess so. But and later on, right? Later on, it happened again, but without her. So I was doing some like bicep curls and shit like that, and
repping my
doing
sets.
Yeah, I was
Those
doing
games.
gymnastic shit, and
the
what you
games.
call it? I was walking by and the girl named Savannah, and I think her name is Reagan, her other friend. I just was talking to me and was like, "Hey James, are you going to the banquet?" And I was like, "No," or "No, are you going to the banquet?" I was like, "No." And then they asked me, "Are you thinking about bringing a date?" And I was like, "No." And the other girl was like, Nieli and shit like that on the side, and I was like, "Huh?" So like I'm
So
like,
you fumbled your chances to
here's the thing,
get a date.
I still don't know, or fucking, I still don't know what OG. Like I eventually found out, of course, but at that point I still didn't know. I just found out her name recently, so I like how the fuck am I supposed to know?
I mean, you could have asked the other people. Where they're like, "What grade is she in?"
They didn't know either. I did ask that, but they didn't know either. They were thinking either sophomore or freshman. I'm okay with going to a banquet with like a sophomore, but I wasn't really too sure about the freshman part.
Yeah, you don't want to fit that senior freshman stereotype.
Yeah, it would have been a little weird.
A little.
But that shit happened again twice over, and I didn't really like, and it kind of fucked me over. Like every single time I think about that, like sometimes it would just pop in my head. I'm like, were they into me or nah? I'm pretty sure they were.
So I feel like it's the difference between me and you, James, when it comes to socializing like that. So you don't take the opportunity when it's just laid out in front of you.
Oh yeah, true, I guess. But like, here's the thing. That was like the time where I was like hella insecure and shit like that, and I'm still hella insecure.
So last
But
year.
like,
Yeah, I'm very insecure, but I just go for it anyways. Like, what do I have to
Yeah.
lose?
but like eventually, all right. So eventually, I found out she's a fucking freshman. So I was like, fuck no, fuck that idea.
Damn, dodged the bullet. But what did she at least look nice?
Oh yeah, I can show you a picture right now.
Why the fuck do you have a photo of her?
No, I found out her name like literally like a couple days because I actually like learned their
Like
names.
a couple days ago.
No, I found like before
Couple days
gymnastic
after.
end like
Oh.
completely. I just learned her name at the end.
Hmm.
So I just learned everybody's name by now. So I just know like who the fuck who's who now. I should have done that like a whole year ago, like a half a year ago.
Probably should have
But
done it
I
on
didn't
like
really-
the
I didn't really
spot,
care.
you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why introductions are important, James. So
Here's
you
the thing,
can
I
get to
joined-
know what their names are.
Here's
Main
ano-
specific reason why we still
what
have
you
a
call
shit
it?
introduction.
Here's another thing.
on
Here's
this
another thing.
Inconsistent
So
podcast.
when I first joined gymnastic, right, it was in the middle of the year, so I didn't learn anybody's names. I was completely brand
Oh, yeah,
new.
I forgot.
So that's why I didn't know anybody's name for like most of the year until like the very end of the day. But when I first came to gymnastic, one gay dude, right? Like we were doing lines and shit where we just work out to like get warm up, and one gay dude I heard was talking like he was talking directly to me. It was like, "Hey, James, the new stud of the gymnastic."
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and I was like,
Dang.
yeah,
Bro,
and here's the thing.
He
here's the thing.
hyping you up, bro.
Here's the
What do you
thing.
do? What do you do with that?
Here's the thing. My dumb ass was
He
like,
did nothing.
What the fuck is a stud? So,
Bro, getting
so-
a compliment from a gay man, that's always like one on my top
What
list
you
of
g-
awesome right there.
dude, I get complimented all the
I
time
don't
by
know
gay
why. They
dudes.
if a gay dude says you look good, that means I'm a very handsome young fellow, and I'm at least liked by some people.
Yeah, so I was like, I was like, what the fuck is a stud? So I came to Waylon. Waylon was right next to me because I was huddling right next to him because I didn't know anybody, so I was very scared. And I was like, Waylon, what the fuck is a stud? And he was like, a very attractive dude. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I never thought about anything like that again until now. I just remember.
I
that
would have
shit.
thought you would say, "Ew."
Bro, I would have doubled down on them and be like, you know it. He's like, yes, sir. Wait, Was the man at least attractive himself? Did you at least give him back a compliment?
Dude, the guy was, yeah, he was. I would say, yeah, he's the mid tier to above
Mid-tier
average.
to above.
He was a
average,
good-looking
okay.
guy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Very handsome fellow.
I think I also have him on Instagram too. Fuck it, let's just show each other now.
Damn, gay man who called my good friend James a stud. You're above average, man. Fucking awesome.
What up?
James needed that confidence boost. It helped him a lot.
Now we just need a lesbian girl to give him the exact same compliment. Please, any lesbians out there listening in on this, give my man's a compliment. He needs his
Bro, hook
confidence
me up with
boost.
that one girl I thought was fairly attractive. That was a lesbian. I don't even know her fucking name. His name.
That's nice.
My bad.
Sad times. You want to switch gears a little bit?
Yeah,
Sure.
Why not?
You mind passing me my bag over there that's next to you?
What's in this magical duffel bag that's filled with drugs?
My condoms.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh shit, what's your size
Actually,
condom?
it's that card game I showed you. Actually, did I show y'all?
No.
Nope.
Remember I was talking about it.
What card game?
Let's Get Legless. We're not
What?
sponsored by them at all.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know
get
who they
sponsored
are
at all.
or what it is.
It's a pretty interesting drinking game that I saw off of Instagram.
Oh, it's a drinking game. Okay.
Yeah, real nice.
What
Wait, we did talk about this. I remember we were going through the fucking.
Is this the shitting in the tub one?
No. What?
Alright.
No.
What?
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay. You want to explain it?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
You were the one shitting in the tub.
I didn't shit in the actual tub.
So he says.
I see no shit in the tub. But, yeah, I got this card game. If I can flip it. There we go. Got
Dog,
this
you're
drinking
stumbling all
card
over
game.
the
It's pretty
fucking
interesting.
place.
They're making a kinky version of it.
Oh,
And I want to get it.
Oh no.
Because some of the dares are pretty cool. And whenever I...
Like what?
I don't know. I just saw a couple of them. But
Oh,
I was like, damn, looks nice. One of them was... I got this one. And I think y'all were on the other end. It was to call like a random person on your contacts list and tell them a secret that you have about them. You know, and I got that card. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call Waylon. So I called Waylon, and as I think he was on the phone in the Discord chat that y'all are all in.
Yeah, we were. What is it? Jamin was with other people, and we were. What is it? Me and James and some other people were in Discord talking.
Yeah, I got that shit, and I was like, well, I don't really have any secrets towards Waylon because I tell this man everything. So I just created one on the spot. I was like, I didn't even expect him to pick up. He normally fucking doesn't. So he picks up. I'm like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, I got a secret I need to tell you. He's like, uh-huh. Remember that time that your mom found shit in the tub? And I was not being serious. I created this on the spot. And he says, yeah, what about it? I'm like, oh. What? Keep in mind, I had this fucker on speaker, and I was with two of my female friends that we decided to just play this game with. We weren't drinking. I was showing them because we tend to play a lot of card games, and I was like, hey, next time we go drinking, we can play all these. And I was like, okay. So we were going through it, just like a little practice round and whatnot. And they heard that, and they looked at me like, oh.
What is it? In the Discord, what is it? Waylon had it on speaker too. He didn't tell you. He just had it on speaker, so we heard everything. We were like, hold up, what? This man shit in his tub?
Yeah, and I was like, wait, did someone actually was there actual shit in your tub? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, that's good. So I gotta go.
We were all confused, like, what the fuck? Why is he shitting in the tub?
He immediately called me back and says, nah, bro, this needs an explanation. And I goes like, well, let's say hypothetically, I were to shit in your tub. And he says, you're not shitting in my tub. It's on site. I was like, okay. Well, let's say hypothetically, I shit in my hand and throw it in your tub. He says, no one's shit is going in my tub, bro. So, okay. But let's say hypothetically, right? I shit outside, and it somehow ends up in your sink. This is Jamin. If you keep going on about this, I'm going to come over there and beat your ass. I'm like, okay, my bad. I was just joking. It was a joke. Then I
But
hung
what
up.
if I put shit in your tub?
And then like, I texted him back. It was like, hypothetically speaking, though, when I do shit in your tubs, like, Jamin, I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
When?
So, he's like, I noticed he was getting a little annoyed about it. A little annoyed with a bit of like we're just joking around a bit.
Uh-huh.
He was clearly getting annoyed. I was like, I want to keep going on, but I'm busy right now, and I feel like at some point he's really just gonna want to punch me.
That's the fun thing about Waylon. You can annoy him, and it gets funnier and funnier sometimes. With some people, it's not as good. Like with James, he just gets angry. Like
Speaking of hangry, James, let's talk about you and Elliot in the group chat.
Oh my, no, we're not doing that.
Elliot,
Are you sure?
We're gonna wait.
James is still
We're gonna
mad
wait
at
until
Elliot.
Waylon's get here.
Waylon? Okay.
For the next podcast, we're gonna have Waylon as a fucking guest, and we're gonna tell that whole fucking story one more time.
One more time, in clear view from the point of
Yeah.
views of at least two of the parties.
Yeah,
We're gonna get all POVs of the
And
story.
We're gonna have
I'm
Elliot
James.
on here too, just without you.
yeah,
'Cause I
that's
feel like
a good
James
idea.
is gonna
That's
wanna hurt
definitely a good
Elliot.
idea. If Elliot get on here, I'm not gonna be in this fucking podcast.
He's gonna fucking death stare him while he's sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Waylon. I'm gonna borrow Waylon guns and shit. I'm gonna fucking point it at him the whole fucking time. If he pisses me off in any single way, he's getting fucking blown his brains out.
That's very threatening, James.
Oh my god, that fucking bitch. Oh my god, dog. I can't deal with his ass no more. Like the fact that maybe hope that he don't go to UTD, but the fact that he's gonna like thinking about it pisses me off.
What's
Because I'm gonna go
UTD?
there to year. I'm
I
gonna
think
go
it's college?
Yeah, college
Oh.
in Dallas.
I don't know. much
Is it a
about colleges.
university?
Yeah, it's a university. It's the University of
Oh,
Dallas.
okay, I didn't know.
But like I hope he doesn't go up. I know his fat ass. Like, there's a chance that he actually might go through with it, but there's a good chance that he might not go too.
So it's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's technically a 50-50, but knowing his bitch ass, it's probably like a 70-50, 70-25.
See, nice to see you have confidence.
Yeah, like, I'm glad. And let's be honest here. We all know he ain't gonna do shit in life.
Oh,
Damn.
that's harsh.
Do we know that, or are you just very, very upset about him?
I'm very confident in that.
Well,
Because
that's
that man.
I'm gonna laugh when he somehow manages to get far with this buying PS5 shit and selling it.
The fact is,
and
here's the
start
thing.
shitting on you. Yeah.
The fact that he's trying to become a scalper or some shit like that really pisses me off even more. I just want to fucking roundhouse kick him in a fucking thing.
Roundhouse head ass.
Yeah, I just want to fucking
Roundhouse.
axe fucking kick him too. Like down to his fucking head, or just
You wanna
run
do
him
some
over.
Mortal Kombat shit. Chung Li.
Fatality.
But like,
I finally found the card though.
oh
right?
shit.
This card I really did want to talk about on the podcast. I'm like, damn.
Which
This-
one is it?
This could be a good way for us to introduce ourselves to the audience a little bit more. And one, it is tell the person on your left. So from my perspective, Carlos, what you love about them, and the person on your right, what you hate about them.
Oh fuck you.
No.
We can just go in order.
All right.
But who wants to go first?
James to start first. He's
What I like
James
about
is
you,
very
Jamin.
is a very straightforward man. I doubt you'll sugarcoat anything. Let's go for it.
What I like about you, Jamin.
Yeah.
I like how you're black, so I get like a bunch of benefit from it.
No, you really don't.
Yeah, I don't.
That's not
I
how
barely
that
get
works.
shit.
In all seriousness, no, James.
he gets
What-
the N word.
You can do hate or like or hate. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're
or
pretty,
both. Why
you're,
not?
you're chill most of the time, Jamin.
What is it? How about like a like and a hate, like and a hate?
So I like how you're chill most of the time, and even though I know your ass constantly about hanging out, we can hang out anytime we want, and it will be fun.
During the summer, so many times he was like, he asked Jamin,
Oh my
let's hang
fucking
out.
God.
And then when the day came to hang out, he was like, all right, Jamin, you got a place we're gonna go?
For
It
real?
would be
This
so
fucking like,
funny.
James, let's go out somewhere. I'm like, yeah, sure. No, I don't mind. And it's like, I wonder where James is gonna bring me. I hop in this fucker's car, or I pick him up in my mom's truck and be like, so where are we going, James? And I'm like, you son of a bitch. Like, dude, if I knew where we were gonna go,
Here's the
I would have
thing,
invited you out.
here's the
Why the
thing.
fuck am I deciding?
Here's the thing, even though we were like indecisive as fuck,
You were
at least I was.
indecisive.
All right, we still had a pretty good time. It was pretty fun still, in my opinion.
Like sometimes we just go to the mall or just go somewhere to eat. But like my go-to place right now is always the mall.
Always? Wait, which mall though?
Northeast. I'm not driving all the way to fucking Parks Mall or Grapevine.
You don't want to get some Levi's
God,
Grapevine Mall?
fucking damn.
But like, what I hate about you is you can be like you're smart ass. You can be very smart ass, like I'm smart assy, and it really pisses me off. What I like about you, Carlos,
Oh no.
you're pretty. You are around chill too. I really like chilling out with you and hanging out with you. But I do hate your fucking sleep schedule. That pisses me off constantly.
My sleep schedule is skewed as fuck. It's
Bruh,
fun.
I could see you like maybe an hour a day, and you'd be like, "Ah, man, I'm mowing the grass and shit," and then I'm taking a nap afterward. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing with the rest of the 23 hours or 20?"
I'm doing my thing. I'm doing what I like to do.
Oh fuck! All right.
Just wake
Whether
up, be
it's-
productive to society, and just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. You want to go next, Jamin?
Nah, you can go.
Oh, I don't like how he said that.
No, good sir. You may proceed.
I only said that because I couldn't think of anything on the spot.
I can
So-
think of what I like about y'all, but nothing about hate. I don't have. I mean, I do have quite a bit to hate about James.
Hey, it's
Carlos,
pretty reasonable.
the only time I'm with you is with everyone else,
Uh-huh.
and so that I can't really decide. I guess that is one thing that I do hate about you is that we don't really have much alone time enough with each other for me to hate you.
What
or
is
be
it?
annoyed at all. The only times you ever have annoyed me was like back in fucking like
Middle
school or just early high school. Whenever we be playing on the PlayStation, you just want to bother the shit out of me, especially on Minecraft.
Oh.
That's like the one thing I always hated you about is that you would just fuck over all my shit for no fucking reason after every warning.
Wait, I remember. I remember. Fuck, I love fucking with people. That's the one thing that gets people to hate me. Like, like Left 4 Dead. That's my game to fuck people with. Like, to just know that friendly fire is on in any game is a joy to me.
Yeah, playing Minecraft with Carlos, you best be prepared to lose some form of your sanity. This fucker damn near made me smash my PlayStation once while doing that.
I remember
'Cause, like, I had all this OP armor and shit. I had this cool little stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, this horse right here, mine, right? And then this fucker kidnapped my fucking horse after killing me.
I remember.
And I was on a fucking I was on a mission to murder this man. And
I
then
remember.
he lost it in the fucking nether, which was like hundreds and hundreds of blocks away, because he ended up going outside of the nether, right, without my horse, mind you, and I couldn't go there, and all my armor fucking gone. You dropped it in some fucking hole, buried the hole, and just forgot where it was. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I got so pissed where I just stayed up on that road all day, had no sleep. And Waylon, I asked Waylon, like, can you keep the world open so I can just, like, I don't know, just go mind my business or some shit. I went so far in one direction hoping I would find this portal, and I didn't. I came across a sand temple. I'm like, this is where I have to make a new beginning.
Hey, if it gives you any closure, just know half the shit I said was a lie. What is it? The horse? I built a house and kept it in there. I had some coordinates. I was just like, I'm gonna leave you here so he doesn't know that the horse is not with me. And your armor, I kept it on the whole time.
I was so livid about that. It was so fucking awful.
I was planning to give you all that shit back, but then as you progressively got madder and madder, I was just like, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, I was on a mission to murder Carlos that day because it got to the point where I'm like, no, fuck you, Carlos, fuck you, fuck this. I got a bunch of cobblestone. I made a little fucking perimeter in like an area, whatever, a box around all your shit that you had. And I just threw shit tons of TNT and lava in there. Yeah, I was livid that day. But apart from that, there's literally nothing that I hate you about at the moment. What I do like about you though is that you're funny as hell. Like, you can basically that you're just really funny and a cool guy to hang out with. Real awesome.
Thank you. And James?
I still wanna beat
What
the shit
about
out of
James? Or did
I don't like this part.
James, what I hate about you is that you honestly do get on my nerves a lot. The shit that you say tends to be so contradicting, and honestly, most of it is because you're dyslexic, right?
No, I'm just
Or
retarded.
you're just not good with English and Vietnamese.
Yeah, I speak 2 languages. That's
Speaks 2 languages, but sucks ass in both of them. And sometimes I forget about that. So whenever I see you typing, I would much rather talk to you in person than over the phone or like over text message, because your typing infuriates me. how shit your grammar is, and you have a good valid reason for it. But I'm like, this man is smart as hell. How the fuck does he fail? He always get my name wrong. That's always been my big pet peeve.
That's
When people
always
get
been
my
the
name wrong.
funniest shit. Like he'd I'm fucking. You would spell the simplest stuff wrong. It's so funny to me.
It's like it bothers the shit out of me, and I hate it when people get my name wrong. So every time he gets my name wrong, I don't reply to him at all. And I've been doing I do that to everyone who gets my name wrong. And for you, I haven't been doing that for so long. I've been trying to correct it, and then it just got to the point like, fuck it, I'm just going to ignore him. Don't care.
What you call it? I'm pretty sure
Don't care,
when I call
plus
you
ratio,
Jimin
plus
now,
you're white.
I think it's a joke. I'm pretty sure I don't actually get your
I
name
know you
wrong.
do it as a joke, so I still don't
It's
answer
pretty
you.
funny.
But yeah, a lot of the shit you say tends to be very contradicting, especially when you ask for advice and then immediately just like toss it
Disregard
aside.
it?
It's like, oh man, this advice sucks. And why the fuck are you asking for it?
Hey,
And
shit.
then, like shit like girls, we go on a topic about that, and then sometimes there's times where like you just completely like undermine your own self, be like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. It's like I know for a fact that you
can.
Yeah, you had the capability of doing it, but you lack not the motivation. No, it might be the motivation. It might be the motivation to
Probably.
like just act upon it.
Maybe
that
the
I do hate about
confidence.
you. I hate that you would literally complain about something and do nothing about it.
Oh yeah, that's ironic too. It's like I want a girl that want to do some shit about it, but here I am, is like not doing some shit about it.
The fact that that you unironically.
But there's a lot of things that I like, even though it's like ironic as fuck for me at that fight, at that one. Like I do a bunch of other shit that I like. If I have my mind dead set on it, I would do it no matter what. I don't give
It's
a
like
fuck
some
about the price.
things that you're dead set on doing, and some other things which you're so you're a woman about.
Which I understand. I understand his little hustle. He'd be like, I wanna get better in life. I wanna get good. I wanna get some money and
crypto
shit. I'm like,
trade.
hey, if
What
you
you
put
got-
the hustle before that, I can respect that. But don't complain about it.
But what you call it? The only thing that like I can't fucking do is talk to other people. That's the hardest shit.
That
in my
too.
opinion.
I hate how socially inept you can be. I really do.
It's the hardest shit. Like that's the only thing that I find really fucking difficult. Like I would like, if I find math difficult, I would just try my best to learn about it.
Mm-hmm.
But like talking to other people, man, that's like a whole fucking different ball game.
Yeah, the lack of social skills that James tends to
I don't
disclose, it can get a bit annoying because sometimes I'd be wanting to invite him with some of my other friends that I tend to hang out with, and they're like, hey, you want to invite someone? And James is like one of the first people to come to mind, and then I have to like skew past him because like, wait,
Will he actually talk to them?
will he behave? Will he behave?
Will he
right?
not say the N-word every other sentence?
What I like, I'm
Will he
pretty
not
sure.
offend someone?
I'm pretty sure if you did ever invite me, I'll just be quiet the whole time and just hang out with you. Because,
Yeah,
like,
I consider that too, but I'm like, oh, I don't want him to just cling to me though. I don't want to feel like I have to babysit someone at all.
That's the thing. What is it? I hate about being in a Hispanic family. Like we'd go to random parties that's like our grandma invites us to, and what is it? Like 75% of the people are people we don't know, we never seen before, and like maybe the 25 or 10% chance that we see maybe our cousin there is like the saving grace what gets us through the night. Like the amount of times, oh, it's painful thinking about staying up till 3 in the morning and driving back at 4 to go home and go to sleep, knowing I could have been on PlayStation playing COD with the boys or talking to them. Is just very annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I get that a lot at my family reunions. Most of the people I don't know, but I'm forced to know them on the spot. So my mom will give me like a brief detail summary of them, and then they just walk up to me. I don't even have to engage in conversation first. Be like, "Oh my God, Jamin, I remember you when you were like this small. You were just sucking on your mommy's titties when I last saw you." And I'd be like, "Hello,
Thank you.
hi." Most of the time, I'm cowering behind my mom or my brother when I was a kid. Now, when someone just talks to me, I don't give a shit, or I just go mind my own business. It's a whole lot easier to deal with now compared to back then.
See,
But yeah, those are majority of the things that I just really do hate about you.
damn.
What I do like about you though is it's kind of mix up with all that, cause like I do get to see like you improve every time I see you. Like it's like some kind of growth that you get from the last time I saw you. And honestly, I'm like, damn, he's getting better. It's good to see that. Like
character development.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm in my.
I just wish for the better for James. You know, he's not like a little brother Cause goddamn, I can't say I'd murder my brother.
What?
Cause honestly, there are days where I do want to murder you.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I mean, there's days I would want to murder my sister, but like,
Oh yeah, I get that a lot. I see that same thing too. Like sometimes my brother's just a fucking idiot, so I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I want to kill you.
English?
Hmm?
Didn't you tell us he felt English?
He felt a lot of things back last year or some shit like that.
Damn.
He's not the smartest, but he's definitely like really good at like social skill, which is completely opposite of me.
He took all the social skills from you.
Yeah, he took all the social skill, and I took his brain power basically.
Yeah, those chromosomes just fucking flipped on you, huh?
Yeah.
They got mixed up.
What about you, James? What about you? What you hate and dislike? Not dislike.
He was the first one to go.
He was the first one to go?
Yeah, I was the first one to go.
Oh, I remember now. You said I was... Okay, I remember now. My bad.
I guess I'm the last one to go.
You are.
All right.
You didn't think of anything, did you?
I did actually. What is
Yeah.
it? Let me start with James. I've known James the longest, so there's so
I'm
many.
pretty sure you got a stockpile of shit that you want to bash
Goddamn.
him about.
To summarize it into like a short amount of time, I'd guess he's like a woman.
What? That's fucked up.
Because some of the stuff you would tell me, I'm just like we would like what Jamin would say. We would give you advice. We would give you a lot of shit. We'd give you the resources. We were just like, I don't want to do it. But some stuff you would actually go through with it. But the thing I love about it is how much of a character you are. The way you type, the way you respond to people, how you're socially inept, how the situations you put yourself in, they're so funny. They
As
give us
annoying
good
as he
stories.
is, yeah, he does make life a bit more interesting.
Yeah. I know Waylon's like always on my ass calling me stupid and shit. Fuck Waylon, man.
But
Fucking
that's what
bitch-ass
adds
pussy.
to you. That's what makes you funny most of the time. Well, not most of the times, but some of the times, is knowing that how you're going to react to it and how it's going to play out. But Jesus Christ, since I've known you a long time, it's been a struggle, because I remember for a period of time on PlayStation, I would have you muted for like half the time because you would always be bugging me. I'm just like, James, please stop. It's too much. You feel like, that's why I said a woman, you'd feel like very attached to some people,
yeah.
which I don't blame, because for like 4 or 5 out of the people on PlayStation you would talk to, you were just getting to know them in middle school and high school.
Oh yeah.
But I've known you for like the longest time.
Definitely, it took a while to get
Used to.
used to you guys, because like I definitely was like scared how you guys thought of me back in middle school when like I was switching out with groups. So,
yeah.
I didn't even quite really know you in middle school. I
Yeah.
still have no idea how we met. I know it was over PlayStation, and I'm pretty sure Brian was like the common denominator between us.
Yeah, what is it? Ryan was the one that connected the links between each other.
Yeah, because I didn't know you guys group like very well. I knew all of you guys, like who you were and shit, and know like a little bit about you, but I didn't know you guys as like a person and shit like that.
Yeah, like I knew Carlos, just not. I still barely know him sometimes now. I'm still trying to get your birthday down.
It's March
But
25th.
I knew you
It's
back
not
in
much.
middle
Shut
school
up.
through athletics, but I just didn't really talk to you as much because you were like connected with like Cross and Brian, and then when I'm like, yeah, they're cool. If I can walk over there and just join them for a bit, then walk back out. Because most of the time Waylon wasn't with me, so I was most likely with Nick and Aiden majority of the time.
What you call it?
Yeah.
You were right behind us the whole time back in middle school.
I just don't. I remember your face, but I just don't remember talking to you at all.
Yeah, I never talked
were
to you too.
You were right next to each other during lunch, like 2 tables.
Pretty sure. Yeah, you were
like
at the
2 feet
table with
away.
the others. Like at table 14, I was with 15.
Yeah,
pretty
we were
weird knowing I was
we were
one of
bad kids table. Like we were awful.
Those 2 tables was the table you wanted to go if you wanted to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times I've gone over there and see the table be covered in milk, oranges, apples slammed against the ground, fucking potatoes flung across the table.
It was pretty interesting knowing that I was part of the group that was most known throughout the school. Like not popular enough for like. No, it was popular, but in its own way. Like everyone knew
You
that
were a
group.
well-known person.
Yeah.
But
But
be
like
hard to like get in the group, I guess.
Basically,
I don't
yeah.
know.
You'd have to be like a certain type of individual to just connect with those people. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, some of them annoyed the shit out of me in middle school too. But I'm like, these are my friends. I like them pretty much, and I do the exact same thing towards them. Like, I think Gage was all right. I like Gage. He's awesome.
Gage seems cool.
Gage was actually the first person I met, and that was only because I was with another friend at the time, and we just met up with Gage, and I thought he was a girl at some point because he had like his hair was long. His hair was long when I first met him, and I was like, "That's a very masculine looking female." I was very confused. I'm like, I think I think that was like one of the days where I started to realize like, yeah, men can have long hair. What's wrong with that?
Revelation over here.
And then, so Gage was like the first person I met within the group. Didn't really connect with him all that much because I thought he was like part of those popular cool kids, in quotation marks, kids that you just don't want to be with because they're annoying.
Oh yeah,
as
they
hell
were
and snobby.
terrible. They were
He
like,
wasn't at all. He was real fun to be around with. And then quite frankly, if I got into a fight, I knew he would back me up. So that's good.
He seems like a cool person. I wish I got to know him a bit better, but like we've never had like much of chances to getting to know each other better because like he was always
He was always not by himself, but he was with other people, being a little too busy at times that you wanted to be with him. I mean, I just show up to his house randomly, and that house filled with damn near a whole family tree, mind you.
Isn't his house like really small? And,
It
like,
is
you
small,
Fit
and
so
he had-
many people in.
I'm pretty sure he had like 7 people living at his house at one point. I showed up at like the worst time because his Gage, I don't know if he has a brother or not. He has a
has
shit
two
ton of
sisters.
sisters.
Yeah.
I walked in there and all his little sisters and older sisters were there. I'm like, what the fuck? What? And then I was still a little shy at this time, so I walked out of his room in there at one point, and I asked his mom like, "Hey, can I have some crackers? Cause there were some crackers that he gave
You trying
me."
to be racist now?
Here's the thing: his mom and all the other sisters in there were white, apart from Jordan, who was black. But she looks at me, she goes, "Which one? There's like 6 of us in here," and I'm like, and it took me a minute to process it, and I'm like. I started laughing a little bit at that, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
And then you're like, should I be laughing? Will they string me up?
I would think it was that day that made me realize James, Gage's family is very, very fun to be around with because they're a very interesting bunch right there.
There's a lot of interesting stories that I've heard from Gage that he's told when the times I did get to hear him.
There is one story that I want to talk about. I'm pretty sure I already told y'all, but I want some audio listeners to listen in. But I'm not gonna say that gory story. I'm not gonna say that story until Gage enters on this podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while because like I don't want to like
Bring everybody on all at once.
Yeah, I want to like separate by the 3 of us and then separate again by 3 of us and I guess. So that's how I kind of wanted to do.
To slowly introduce our group into this podcast,
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
1 person or maybe 2 people at a time if we get the mics for that.
Who knows?
Probably 1.
And then like after that, just have an entire group session.
Just like every now and then, someone will interchange with the 4th one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do this on Discord. I've seen a couple podcasts doing shit on Discord. But I
Yeah,
have no
but
idea
it
how that
isn't
works.
as authentic as being in person.
Yeah,
It is.
Like-
You're right.
What is it? I watch a lot of podcasts, and for the majority of them, the ones in person are the most interesting ones because you actually, there's nothing holding you back as like within Discord. Like you can interact with them, you can see their facial expression, you can see their emotions, but with Discord you just hear their voice.
Yeah, like right now, I could just murder you 2 if I felt like it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Like right now, with spilling the Sprite can. Well,
Oh
what is
yeah,
it?
we should have explained that.
We kind of, I kind of spilled a can of Sprite.
Yeah, that's why you just
Spilled
heard me.
my can of Sprite.
That's why you
over
heard
your
me
goddamn
shouting
laptop.
like fucking dumbass consistently. Because Carlos decided to lean back a little bit in my chair and he spilled the can of Sprite with the wire that got entangled on it. We started flipping shit about it.
Yeah.
So,
Like if that would have happened to me in Discord at my own house, it would have been
I guess
not as interesting.
the only thing closer to that is just some random man appearing behind you in your house.
Oh.
Just standing on my couch. Just
I'm watching. Oh, what is it? And for Jamin, for the like and dislikes, you're very into. What is it? Oh, what's the word?
You gonna say indecisive?
No.
Idiot.
Fuck you. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. What are you talking about?
You know what? I'm gonna cry to that.
Fuck you.
What's the word on? There's a word I'm looking for. Distinct. You're a very distinct person.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not any of those black people that we hear about all those times.
I feel like there's a better way of putting
distinctive
that
in
without
a
sounding
good
racist.
way, though. Like, what is it? Like, you stand. Like, what is it?
I wouldn't
You
say
stand out?
I mean, I would say I stand out if I started talking, but if I'm literally kept to myself, I'm way too good at just blending in with people.
What is it? I've always seen you as a very indistinct person, like through middle school and kind of high school, because like, what is it? I think in 7th grade is whenever I really got to know Waylon, and he knew you. And from the times like, what is it? I was with Waylon, he was talking to you. I was just like, God damn, you seemed like a very interesting person to be around, to
Really?
know.
I was
Yeah.
damn near bullying Waylon in middle school.
That's why it was funny.
Remember at some point I tried to steal his DS games.
What is it? I'm pretty sure we stole something from him almost every other day in, what is it, our math class with him.
Oh god. I remember having Waylon in one of my math class. That was funny because he was just getting tormented by me and Aiden. I remember he said he got like PTSD from that shit. That was funny as hell. I'm like, yeah, I can't do it again now because I know Waylon will fight back.
He'll have the balls this time.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had the balls back then, but like
He
we were
wouldn't
just
act
joking
on
around, and I'm pretty sure he had that mentality. He's like, oh, they're my friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty
joking
sure
around.
Waylon had the balls, but he didn't have the strength to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to beat you guys up.
Maybe it was because I was black. He was
Oh,
afraid of
yeah,
black
probably.
people. It's like, oh no, he's gonna call me the N-word.
But after
he's
he
gonna
got
fight me.
to know you better, he's like, I can beat him up. I can take him.
Honestly, Waylon's one of the few dudes I do want to fight though. Not out of hatred. I just feel like it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Waylon, James, and Brian.
What you call it?
I
You probably
I know
have-
for a fact Brian will beat my ass, but honestly,
It'd be fun to watch.
It would be fun, yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not into fighting and all. No, I am, but I just feel like fighting is pretty fun. You know, it's just, I got a lot of pent up frustration that I want my fist to just discharge.
See, I just like destroying stuff. That's how I get all my aggression out.
I do that, but I don't have anything to destroy in here. Nor do I want to destroy anything.
Ooh, what you call it? If we ever get rich, right? We should definitely like start destroying shit out of nowhere. Probably my shit, most because I'm
That
probably.
sums up most people who are rich nowadays.
Yeah. Oh wait. All right. So for the thing I don't like, see, I haven't really known you for that long. It's only been like
right.
4 years, maybe.
4. What the fuck?
Yeah, because you would always be in PlayStation parties most of the time, or some of the times, like during high school. And towards like the last 2-3 years, you've started like I started getting to know you a bit more, a bit better. And so I don't like how you text. I hate the way you use lingo whenever you're texting. That's
Fair
like
enough, yeah.
the only thing I can think of as of now.
I get that.
It's like the most 2012, 2010 thing you've ever seen.
I had a friend tell me that exact same shit, and this is some girl who I was really interested in. I was talking to, and I ended up typing in swag-tastical over Snapchat. She dead ass said ew. I'm like, what? Like, don't ever type that in. Don't type what in? Swag-tastical. I'm like, what's wrong with swag-tastical? And then I'll double down on it because I started to know she was getting frustrated by it. I was like, oh, this is funny. I had to just keep doing it. I'm like, is there something wrong with swag-tastical? It's just, it reminds me of 2010. And I'm like, what's wrong with 2010? That was like Roblox era right there. I was like one of those nerds in 2010. Not like Waylon, but like when it came to
Damn.
Damn.
Oh my God.
we all know for a fact Waylon was one of those Pokemon nerds. I
He
wasn't
was.
like that, but Roblox was where I was at.
He wasn't as bad as some of the other Pokemon nerds I knew.
Oh, I bet.
Because I'm going to be honest, Pokemon seems like a boring-ass game to me. I've
I was a
never
Yu-Gi-Oh
seen
person.
interest in it.
Yu-Gi-Oh seemed more interesting for me.
Yeah, I agree
does.
with you. Yu-Gi-Oh is so much more interesting than fucking Pokemon. I watched the fucking like their shows on it, like their little anime. That's like the first time I ever watched anime. Now I think about it.
The first time that I've ever watched like something actually like animated from Japan was this show or these what is it? A compilation of short stories called The Animatrix. You know, it's
I've
based.
heard of that.
What is it? You know The Matrix, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? They made, what is it? 7 studios made short stories for the Matrix, and they called it The Animatrix because it's animated and the Matrix. And what is it? I think I was either 7 or 8 whenever I watched this, and some of the content in it was fucking disturbing as hell for a kid for my age.
Yeah, I seen this from somewhere. Oh, you mean this shit? This weird looking shit right here.
Yeah, what is it? That's what is it?
I saw clips of that just a couple years ago, and I'm looking at it like, what the fuck?
That's the Renaissance episode. What is it? It's basically the backstory to how the world got fucking taken over by robots.
Yeah, it was that day where I started to hate robots and androids and started to deeply connect with Will Smith and I Am Robot. Which is why I still hate. If robots and androids gained consciousness this day, I would not be a part of their civil rights type shit.
So you're afraid by them?
Afraid? Yes, they're robots. They're significantly better compared to humans. If I was a robot or android, I'd probably join them. But I'm not. I don't want to go that route.
Wouldn't you rather coincide with robots than
No.
like...
Nuh-uh. Not at all. I would
discriminate
literally
against robots?
I would go on. Okay, listen. The LGBTQ community, don't care for. They're cool. Fucking Black Lives Matter. They're cool too, right? I mean, I really don't care for either of them. I'm just minding my business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if something fucked happens to them, I'm sorry to hear that, but life happens, and there are a lot of people like that. There's racists and sexists and people like that, you know.
James, for example.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Do I support them? No. Do I not support them? No. I am very neutral about it because it's yet to affect me. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who will end up hearing this who realize I am indeed black and be like, why does the Black Lives Matter not affect you? Because I'm in my own dome. Piss off. I'm just minding my business. If someone comes into my house, a black dude, white dude, Mexican, Asian, I'm not going to go full on black people deserve justice. No, I'm gonna be like, fuck that guy in particular and anyone who is like him.
That individual.
Yes, I don't really care for a lot of social justice movements that are going on right now.
You're more to yourself than with the people.
Basically, yeah.
I can get behind them.
But if we were robots, no.
That's where he draws the line.
If-
Robots?
If there's
AI?
some kind of racism or sexism towards robots, oh yeah, I'm that all the way. I don't care if that's far left, far right. I am going to destroy every robot that has a conscience. I heard about this story about some scientists building a robot that will like have its own consciousness or whatever.
Oh, I heard about
They started
that.
talking about God. I'm like, nope, closing the video. No,
Wait, what is it?
that freaked me the fuck out.
Oh,
I think
'Cause
I
it had
saw that.
There was the design of this robot was like some not middle aged, but a little bit past that of some black woman. And I'm like, that freaks me out. Why is it talking about God? Why is it talking about the destruction of humans? What the fuck? And then it learned this by itself. Well, not learned. I guess it was.
It got this info from like the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like if robots start getting their knowledge from humans, we're fucked. Because those fuckers are gonna be like, these people are not incompetent but inferior.
These should be exterminated. These should be
we
eliminated.
should create a new race of humans, and that's gonna freak the fuck out of me. But like, I saw that exact same face. That face looks so familiar to that one black bitch on GTA 5 and the Doomsday update. And I was like, something here's not right. Something's wrong. I swear to God, I went crazy that day. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This update is about an AI learning to take control of the world and shit. Why the fuck is there a woman that looks exactly like this AI talking about taking over the world and
There's
shit?
glitch in the Matrix.
Dude, I started to flip shit. But when I saw that Elon Musk shit about androids and shit about how they're become operable in like the next few years, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, nah. And then Judah was in the group chat like, what if they were to suck you off? Yeah, that could be cool and all. But I don't want them thinking about religion and shit. That's going to freak the
What'd you
fuck
call
out of
it?
me.
You don't
I
want
think-
them to think too much.
I don't want them to think at all. We already have sex dolls that don't think. Just chill with them. And if you don't like the fact that they don't move anymore, just program them to move. They don't have to speak. They don't have to think. Just you're only literally using 2 parts of their 4 parts of their body. Both their arms, maybe feet, I guess. So that's 7.
The hands,
that's 6.
fingers?
I'm dumb as hell. Oh yeah, arms as in hands. My bad.
Oh.
Hands, vagina, or dick, whichever robot you got, and then mouth and feet if you got that fetish. But no, if
And
you
armpits?
robots,
What about armpits?
I guess I don't fucking know. I don't have a sex robot. I mean, you can go ahead and
Shit,
look around
Jim,
my
I
house.
could buy
You'll
you
find
one if you wanted one.
Closest thing to a sex robot is the crevices of the couch.
That's fucking nasty.
I didn't fuck the couch, James.
That's fucking
Alright.
nasty. I'm
hope
laying
you
my
didn't.
ass on
the
it.
only type of fucking that will happen on that couch is whenever I somehow get a girl over here to fuck on.
Oh
some
yeah,
couch.
maybe I should get a girl first and get fuck her on this couch first.
Yeah, so I can beat your ass.
What?
Or maybe I can steal your girl. And be like, oh, thanks for the offer.
The $2 hooker.
Thumbs up and just start fucking her right in front of you.
Maybe
No.
maybe I should prank you on your birthday. Just send a fucking $2 hooker to your apartment.
A $2 girl. Wow.
What if we pranked you by bringing a transvestite and
Ooh.
you'd fall for it?
What if we prank you? Even better. What if we just shoot a porn vid in your fucking house right here, right now?
Dude, that would be a threesome between 3.
All right, we can get a girl. We can get a $2 hooker. But I'm not saying you guys dicks.
$2.
I'll
You
kill
got
you guys.
STDs if she's $2.
Probably, but risk
Great
versus
value.
reward, my man.
Fortunately enough, I am not into people who sell their bodies for money.
Me
I mean,
neither.
I respect the hustle and all, as long as you don't go on about the economy and some shit like that. But I pass, considering that there's probably one dude out there getting it for free. Might be her husband, boyfriend, or just that one lucky
Husband,
client.
boyfriend.
But
Neighbors.
I'll pass. I'll find my own way to get some free head or shit. Yeah,
Oh,
that
sucks,
scares
buddy.
the fuck out of me. It just robots, I would most definitely be pretty discriminative towards.
What is it? But what is it? What is it? Fuck. With the show, what is it? That was how I got introduced with like animation from Chan anime, and fucking for the longest time I thought all shit was like that. It was brutal, violent, very gory. Cause like some of the scenes in it, like,
I saw
have you
some.
seen all of them?
I only saw a couple scenes from that robot one.
Like
Okay,
which
so-
one?
I
Like
think I saw one point where some female android or whatever, or had like the
Oh.
disguise of a female, was just
Yeah.
literally getting beaten on the street, and like the part that makes her look human or whatever was
Her
getting
skin?
ripped off her robot body.
that wasn't the worst part. I can tell you that right now.
I think that show really did show me to be very discriminative towards robots, and just maybe that might have something to do with kids growing up to hate black people or gay people or whatever. Just maybe.
With me. Oh, what is it? But with it, what is it? It was only those 2 episodes which got me really interested in it, because I was just like, it's scary as fuck, but it was also cool because of the the animation style they had with it. I think it was Studio IG. I'm not sure which one, but I knew they had Madhouse, IG, some other ones that I don't really remember off the top of my head, but from those stories, that's how I got into it. And like, I don't remember why my parents had it or why they showed us it, or either I was just in the background watching it while they watched it, because I knew at some point or another, I heard my dad talking about watching like Dragon Ball Z, some stuff like that when he was younger, but not sure if he's really into it, because oh my god, my sister, she was cringy with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Your sister watches anime?
Oh, she's one of the reasons why I started getting back into it during middle school.
Oh really?
Yeah, cause like she would like one of the shows she was watching. While I was in middle school was Fairy Tale.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, it has its ups and downs. Like, I like it.
It was
Gets
a-
overhyped a little bit, but yeah.
It was a good adventure story. That's what I liked about it. But it was other shows too that she started watching where I was just like, all right, I'll give this a chance. And then one day during like 8th grade, Josh showed me Naruto, and we
That's-
started watching that almost every day during lunch, like skipping out on it and watching. I was just like, God dang, I forget how much influence TV shows can have on you, and how other countries can put their own spin on like animation styles. And that's what I liked about it.
think that's like one of the main reasons why I started to transition over to manhwas quite a bit. I like the way the Korean art style is most of the time compared to Japanese.
I like I like all kinds because I don't like to like just hold it in one section. I like to like spread it out, see what every world has to offer. Like, fucking.
I wish I had the time and money to just like go fully endowed in that. Just sit here on the couch one day and just start watching animes.
I do too, but like, it's very hard for me to get into a show now. Like, it takes a lot.
It's
I don't know
because a
why.
lot of them are damn near copy and paste.
Yeah.
And the only thing that will most likely get you hooked on the show is not the story plot, because like I said, copy and paste, but the animation style for me. The animation style is god tier, or at least above mediocre. I'll be caught. Like ReZero, they did a good job at not the whole isekai thing. They did a good job with that.
Yeah,
Because like
I couldn't
it's
watch
not
it.
quite isekai. The main character doesn't die. He just dead ass just fucking teleports to another world somehow, right? And then he goes through a bunch of traumatic shit, and it's fucking gory as hell.
It's more of a mystery thriller show.
I want to read the manga so badly.
I
they
didn't
finished
really get
ReZero?
into it. No, I think it's still going.
The only
Alright.
thing that makes it a little bit hard to get into is probably how metaphorical it can be.
But-
So many times.
The
There's a
amount of
bunch-
times I've heard people say, "Oh, the metaphors in it are
Oh
great."
my.
You're not. Whenever you know
I mean,
what that whale means at the end of episode 12, second.
Yeah, it is great. Like the way that they're set up is great, and like what the meanings behind them. There's too fucking many. And it's like, yeah, it's great for story and all, but dog, just tell me what this fucking means. Why the fuck did this person say this? What does this mean? Is this time travel? Is he racist now? What's going on? I'm so confused. Stop giving me all these metaphors. Because like at this point, most of it's all talking. Because you only get like one fight scene once every couple of several episodes, and that fight scene happens at least. Or not happens, it lasts for like an episode and then into the next and it's over. Or guess what, it's not. Main character dies, you have to go to the exact same fight scene and he has to learn from his experience, like, what could I do differently? He's like, oh, I can do this. And then dies again. He dies again. And I'm like, bruh, I mean, it's understandable because he doesn't really have much. He has a magical power that, whatever the power is in that universe or whatever, but he doesn't really use it as much. And he can't fight for shit. He is good at taking beatings though, considering that, I mean, he's been kind of getting tortured from his time there after being not reincarnated but coming back to life and redoing said life. Basically, yeah. And it gets repetitive, but it does show good character development. And unfortunately, said character development is metaphorical. It's all metaphorical. I hate it. It's like, dude, I can't understand this. My pea brain is not getting this at all. Just tell me what this means.
See, I've already boiled down to myself that I have a very short attention span. I am very much an action-oriented person. If there's more than talking for like what 10 minutes, you're not gonna keep me captivated.
There's gotta
like,
be some kind of action, like someone has to dodge something
it
for
has
me to stay
be
hooked.
Interesting at least, because if not, I'm just gonna read the manga so I can read at my pace and breeze through it faster.
Yeah, if I wanted an audiobook, trust me, I wouldn't have gotten one. I would have just went to the manga.
Yeah.
But ReZero keeps getting me with the story. Story does captivates me a lot, so I'm getting back into D&D now. But like, I need some action, and I can only hold on without action for so long before I probably lose it.
That's what I really like about the Japanese animation style is their action. They made it far. I hate this debate. People saying, is Western animation better than
Fuck no.
Northern or what is Eastern? I'm just like, no. U.S. animation is not as good. Is far inferior.
And it's damn near censored to all hell.
Yeah, but like I've seen some studios like what is it? Frederator, the one that's created Castlevania. Like they're stepping up. They're knowing what to do in their animation style to make it interesting, to make it unique, because they put a lot of action, a lot of budget probably into it, and it's all worth the payout. Because
Yeah.
goddamn, some of the scenes. Have you seen Castlevania?
I've heard of it. I think I've seen the game. It's a little bit of its gameplay.
It's an old game.
Yeah, but I haven't really watched it at all. I don't even think I've seen a scene of it, but I've definitely heard of it.
I like it. It's
Like-
very. It's like it has a lot of Western humor to it.
It's more like it's distinctive enough for me to know based off the art style. I'm going to know if it's Castlevania, but I've never watched it.
It's really good. I like it. Their seasons I kind of skewed. Like there's like what 8 episodes in season 1 and like 3 in season 2 and like I don't know.
The fuck?
What?
I was watching it out of the very weird time where they were still releasing episodes and like they were on season 3. And
So it was almost like how Ruby was with its volumes. Fucking.
I've
having,
never
like,
watched Ruby. What is it?
I want to get everyone into Ruby so badly so they can understand how much of a shit show and how much of a roller coaster it is watching it.
I remember
Is it good or
what is it,
bad?
my sister seeing it, and like I would like stick around for a minute or two to like watch what's happening because like I was getting something from the kitchen, and I'd be like, "What is happening? Why do their voices sound so annoying?
Well,
Why are
the
some
beginning of it-
characters acting the way they are?"
So you know,
And then I would just go to my room.
The creators of Red vs. Blue, Rooster Teeth, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen Red vs. Blue?
Yes.
Well, they were making Ruby with Monty Ohm, right? And he wasn't really much of a writer.
He was
At
more
least
of
I
the
wouldn't
action
know.
guy?
I am a little bit ignorant to it, but I respect the man, so I don't want to discredit him too much. But yeah, he was more action oriented. And in Red vs. Blue, they were introduced to Monty Ohm, so you'll notice like the shift in like
In animation style.
yeah, animation style, especially when it comes to fighting, you'll notice the shift, and you'll definitely know at what point he joined the team. I feel like you'll know the exact.
It's much
episode.
more like what is it? I remember
It's
watching.
a dramatic change.
Yeah, what is it? They put more emphasis into the fighting because I
Yeah.
remember I watched what is it, Red versus Blue? Not all of it. Like I got to season like 8. I don't know how many seasons there are now, but I remember seeing a drastic change in how they fight. I was like, oh, this shit's pretty cool. And what is it? Not a few months ago, like maybe a year ago, I stumbled across this video, which I'm pretty sure I shared with either you or our group chat. What is it? The Weeb Association.
Yeah.
On like what is it? An analysis video over why Ruby is so bad.
Oh yeah, I
That
watched that video before.
2 or 3 hour video. Yeah.
I sent
remember,
it to Waylon.
I remember what is it? I got it when it first came out. It like got recommended to me like a day or 2 after it came out.
Yo, same.
And I was just like, I got a few hours to kill. I might as well watch it. And I was just like, oh shit, this is the guy that made Red vs. Blue like animation style very unique and artistic.
Yeah, he
to my
unfortunately
liking.
passed.
Yeah.
Sad times. I kind of looked up to the man.
I was
Liked all of his old animations.
I didn't know him personally. I didn't get too attached. So I was just like, that's a shame. He was taken from us. He
Yeah, he
could
was
have
one of
created a
the-
lot more.
He was one of the like the
Interesting
main
works.
reasons why I got into animation. At least not stick fighting to say, but like in general, he's one of the main reasons why I got into it. But yeah, he helped with Red versus Blue, and then he came with like a proposition like, hey, I want to create something, and then Rooster Teeth was like, hey, let's do that. And you know when all he basically had to do was like give him their ideas and just animate the fights, and that was it. Unfortunately, Rooster Teeth were not as cultured as he expected.
Rooster Teeth had their head up their ass during this time.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
what
pretty
is it?
sure you learned this, or at least you were told this in that video that you were talking about, that 2-hour, 3-hour video. He gave them homework to do over anime,
Yeah.
right? And they tried copying some shit from Cowboy Bebop, and people noticed. Problem is,
It was like
it undermined the
blatantly-
reason behind Cowboy Bebop. It was like, all right, we should do this, right? Only difference is, in Cowboy Bebop, it
had
introduced
meaning.
Spike well as a character.
Yeah.
In Ruby, it did fucking nothing.
Like it had meaning behind it. Like it gave it its own style. Not style. I fucking keep using the word style for everything. It gave it its
But
own.
it's a good word.
Yeah.
Very distinctive, you know? But yeah, this is what bothers me about Ruby so much. You know what? We're going to have a whole podcast. Not podcast, but a whole episode dedicated to Ruby in the future. And I'm going to go off on this tangent.
Like I've said, you can get someone on who knows Ruby too.
Well, I
because
have to
don't
force
really-
someone to watch it.
Who's watched
Waylon
it?
is just barely hanging on.
Yeah,
Just barely.
He's like that with Fairy Tail too.
He's like that with so much shit. Ruby's not even long to watch. I'm like, watch it. It's like, I'll do it later. No, the fuck you won't.
It's either he's interested now or he won't do it.
Oh, but he'll watch One Piece. Not read the manga after I told him 1,000 times to do, because it'll catch you up in less than a month.
Yeah.
But he'll watch it. And then he just stopped at like Sky Peel, I think.
He stopped at Water 7.
Water 7? Oh, damn,
Yeah.
that's actually farther
What is
than I
it? He's
expected.
not at Ennie's lobby yet, but he's still in Water 7.
Damn. Dumbass.
Yeah, I was just like, might as well read it at this point, because if you're not committed to the TV show, you're never going to get through it.
Please, I just need them to read it. I don't know why Elliot and Waylon are like this. Just read the fucking manga. It tells you everything you need to know. All the filler shit, a good portion of it's not even canon.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, some of it, yeah, it'll tell you something, but
It's
not
not going to
crucial.
add to it.
Yeah, not crucial enough for the story. So just read through the manga. You'll catch up in a good, maybe a month. And then you can just watch all of Wano. Because, goddamn, they popped off with
they-
the animation style.
Studio, what is it? Period? Not period.
I think it was
Studio Toei.
yeah.
What is it? They said fuck every other show. They print everything into One Piece right now. What, James?
I think we have to leave now. It's been a
Oh,
while.
it's 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
How long have we been going for? Does it tell you? An hour 20 something minutes.
Holy fucking shit.
22. I got
Should we
into
wrap
it.
up our point on, what is it, One Piece and watching it? What is it?
James, you got anything you want to say? Because I realized
Fuck no.
we kind of left you quiet in that little tangent of ours that actually did branch off from something, I believe. All right. The card. Actually, I think we ended that topic quite well.
Yeah. But we ended it a long time ago.
Hey, yo, Jimmy, I think you're holding it backward again.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can read, can you? It says back.
All right, first of all, I can't see that far.
Oh, right.
I'll see that. I've noticed that. I just
You
always.
literally told me that.
What is it? I've noticed it. What is it with the circle thing right here? because of the image.
like this and then see which one it is.
Oh. But yeah, and you know what? We're gonna have a podcast about not a podcast. Why I keep saying podcast? We're gonna have an episode about anime too while we're at on this
Yeah.
little topic of ours. Before we wrap up, because I do have to leave at 30, so we got time. Unless you want to hurry up and end the podcast, that might be a bit of editing.
James?
I don't know.
I mean, you're also here too. You're included. So what's your say?
You did
I
say
mean, it
you
doesn't
wanted
really
something
matter.
to talk about Undertale.
Oh,
Fuck no, we're not talking
that-
about Undertale.
Yeah, we can try talking about it next podcast.
Yeah.
Unless if Waylon's not here with us, yeah, we can.
Yeah, Wayne's not here. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know.
That's what it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Inconsistent Vibes. This is your host Jamin and his two other handsome hosts Carlos and James signing out. Bye.
bye.
Bye.